What's up, everyone, and thank you for joining us once again on the D-Star01 channel. I'm your host, Dexter Arafiles, and welcome to another episode of Figure Fix, now called Figure Fix Friday. Let's talk about this figure. So, I had a lot of things going on with this, and I've had this figure with me for about 3 to 4 weeks. I was sent in by one of my subscribers named David Joaquin, and he had a broken Goro from Storm Collectibles. Now, as much as I'd like to go in and how I fixed it and have all these videos and stuff, I honestly think that this is not the best fix that I've ever done. Did I fix it? Yeah, I think it's pretty fixed, like 80% fixed, but it's not 100%. So I'm not gonna dive too deep on what I did, but first let's talk about what happened. So this guy fell off a shelf 6 feet, and this middle joint right here broke off in two spots. One right here, one right here. This one was a clean cut, and this one was at an angle. The cut was like right there. So the problem with this is that when it's at an angle like that, it's really difficult to do a solid fix. This middle one was really, really easy. This one was not. So I'm just going to tell you what happened. So after I fixed this one, I'll just tell you how I fixed it. I have these screws here, and pretty much I drilled with these drills back there a hole here into this one and into this one. And basically, I screwed in these screws, put it in there, and I screwed it together, and then I covered it up with Fix-It Sculpt, which is back there. Easy peasy, right? And I said, okay, well, it should be just as easy to do it here. But the problem here is this peg connects to a joint here, which rotates. So I had to, I literally got a dental x-ray to see how far I can drill into there. And it wasn't much. It had to be extremely precise. And I tried everything to get that to work. So he cannot front kick, as you can see. He can front kick with this one, but he can't front kick with that one. So I tried so many methods. I tried the heat up method, where you take one of these screws or a pin or something and you heat it up. But this plastic is extremely resilient to heated items. Nothing would penetrate it. I don't know why. I mean, Storm Collectibles really puts a really good plastic on this joint. Obviously not as good that it can survive a 6-foot fall. But yeah, so I tried that one. That didn't work. I tried the screw-in method. That didn't work either. Because of that angle of where it is, it's really hard to get a precise screw into the hole, not the hole, but into the joint here, and also allow it to front kick. So that was a fail. So I said, screw this. I just need to get this guy fixed. He's been with me for 3 weeks already, and he really needs to. I just feel like he needed to get his figure. So what I did was I just put 2 screws. Well, one screw joint. Hold on. Let me rephrase that. I took out the angle. Since this was at an angle right here, I basically shaved that down to flat. I shaved this down to flat, so now they can join without that angle there. The angle really killed it on this one. And I basically did the same thing. I put a screw in, and then I Fix-It sculpted back together. And this works. As you can see, he does stand really. He can stand. Can he kick? Can he do like action poses? No. I think this is pretty much the extent of what's going to happen with Goro. So I guess what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to color that in. And yeah, this is pretty much done. The Fix-It sculpt does work. It's just so unfortunate that I couldn't get a 100% fix on this thing. This is like an 80% fix. I really wish that, I can get it to 100 where he can front kick. But when it comes to broken joints, it's just really difficult to accomplish. So David, if you're watching this, I tried, man. I really did. I really tried. I tried every technique that I could possibly think of, but I couldn't get him to front kick anymore. So yeah. So I guess for the majority of this video, I'm just gonna paint this in, so it's not so obvious when we put on his tights. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just gonna color that in. Nothing too special here. And what I have here is just a paint marker. Paint markers are really good for Fix-It Sculpt. Okay, so I finally got his underwear on, and yeah, he looks pretty good. So, alright, so let's just come up with a conclusion. Let's just end this video. I've really learned a lot from fixing this figure. This was a really difficult, long process because you have to wait for the Fix-It Sculpt to dry, and then if it doesn't work, you gotta do it over again. You gotta wait for super glue to dry, and you gotta make sure it's fully cured. Yada, yada, yada. Broken joints suck. They're almost, most of the time, not worth the fix. You could just get a clone, replace the joint. That's that. That's my take on this, or that's my take on broken joints in general. I prefer not to fix them because they're just too much of a hassle. If I have a clone, or if I can get a clone, I'll just buy the clone, take the joint out, replace it. Done deal. So yeah, pretty much this video is just here to say, hey, I failed. I only got this guy up to 80%. I always want to get at least 90 to 100% on all my toy fixes, but unfortunately this guy is not. I mean, at least he can stand, which is really cool, as you can see. He can stand. Let's see if we can stand him before we end this video. And let's see here. So there, I got him to stand. And yeah, I mean, he's pretty balanced. But again, I'm not 100% satisfied with this, but at least he can stand, and at least David can now pose him on a shelf if you have some sort of like something to help him stand, so that's really good. Anyway, guys, let's end this video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and if you're looking for official action figures, don't forget to visit www.dstartoys.com, your reliable source for awesome action figures. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Hey you! Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Where? Right here. Not there, right here. You. And thanks for watching. So, rate, comment, and subscribe. Right here, right there, right here. Yeah.